Morning, guys. Day 121, day 2 in Washington. So 3 hours before lunch, got some water at Panther Creek, and we're headed up a 9-mile climb. Getting back up on the crest in Washington. We went pretty low, went down to the gorge. I think it's the lowest point of the trail, and you have to climb back out of there, get back on the crest. But luckily PCT's graded pretty nice, so it's 9 miles, but not too steep. So we're gonna get to the top of this hill, eat lunch, and then go from there. We're headed to Trout Lake to try to get a ride in there. I got a box there, get some resupply, and after that we'll go to White's Pass and keep on putting miles in Washington behind us. And as you can tell, looking around southern Washington, as you can expect, a very dense forest. Sometimes even hard to even find a spot to tent or hammock because the underbrush is so thick. Well, that's where we're at. It's also getting into Washington. It's been really humid during the day. Sweating a lot. I'm gonna drink a lot more water than I did in previous sections where it was a little drier. And to go on top of that, there have been a few dry stretches where we had to carry water, like 13, 15 miles. Today, going over this excellent 9-mile climb to get up the hill, there's no water, so having to carry a little bit extra water, so going slower. Well, that's where we're at for right now. We'll talk to you later. All right, good morning, everyone. It's day 122, State, Washington. And as you can tell, I'm wearing my fashionable head net. Bugs are being very aggressive today and yesterday. And we're in Washington, headed toward Trout Lake. Going to the grocery store, get a resupply package, and hopefully head back out soon after that. Well, it's been a little warm, been at low elevation for, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 miles. Bugs are kind of aggressive, but this morning, about 440 miles left, so it's exciting. Just give you a little look. We're looking at across the Warren Burn area in Washington, and all the rest of it is looking pretty good. So that's it for now. Alright, hello everyone. Day 123, Washington. Yesterday we went into Trout Lake, got some dinner, got my resupply package at the grocery store, and camped at their county campground, since every lodging option in Trout Lake was full last night. It's just Friday. Guess there's a lot of hikers in town. Nobos and Sobo bubbles kind of colliding as you get into Washington. So right now we're sitting at, 420 miles left. Doing about 25 to 30 miles a day, depending on the difficulty. We're finally getting back up to elevation. After Cascade Locks, you stay down pretty low, and it's super buggy. So that's where we're at right now. Hey guys, 123. We're in Washington, and we're climbing back up to elevation in MT.ADAMS Wilderness. And it's pretty nice to get back at, 6,000 feet. As you can see, forest in Washington, these are a little burnt, but really dense. Seeing a lot of wildlife, a lot of berries, a lot of all that good stuff. And we are a little bit over 400 miles to the border And things are good. Stayed at Trout Lake last night. Ate at the cafe for dinner and then breakfast this morning. Got some stuff at their store. Grocery store in Trout Lake's really nice stuff for hikers. They have rooms, but yesterday was Friday and everything was full. All the bed and breakfasts, even the expensive hotel. So paid $18 and stayed at the county campground. They got a pay shower, restroom, water spigot. It was alright, but gonna keep on going toward Canada. I'm hoping to get between 25 and 30 miles today. Had kind of a late start, and then like 1 mile into the trail, first trail magic in Washington. Got some right before Cascade Locks too. So trail magic has been pretty awesome, and we're running into the Sobo bubble. So it's been kind of a strain on resources in some of these tiny towns. But it's nice to see guys just beginning their journey. They're all fresh, ready to go, and they're seeing all those northbounders. We're in a good mood, but we're a little beat up at this point. I mean, it's almost been 2,200 plus miles, so we got a few miles on us at this point. But that's where we're at. Hoping I don't run into too bad of bugs anymore. Had some pretty bad before I got into Trout Lake. Then they're really nice when in the town there are no bugs. So, one nice view. Washington, day 123. And I'm going to White's Pass. Guys, it's day 124, and we are in the famous Goat Rocks. Getting ready to do the Knife Edge Trail. As you can see, those some dudes already on it. And it's August, almost August. And it's Mount Rainier over there. You can see it's kind of fuzzy. See all this stuff right here. And that is the semi-snow traverse we had to do to get over here. It wasn't too bad. Angle is not very deep. But we're gonna know this is people's favorite part of the whole PCT. For some people that I've listened to talk about it. It's a pretty good climb to get up here. And you can see just going around the edge. I don't know if you can see the trail, but it's going around the top there. So I'm gonna get on it, not gonna take a video, try to be safe, and talk to you then. You guys get you a little bit more Knife Edge Trail and Goat Rocks. We're just at the beginning of it on the south side of it, going north, of course. Runs along that ridge and across that little snow patch. As you can see, way out there, it goes on that lip, that ridge. And then again, you can see Mount Rainier. More videos of Goat Rocks. This place is super nice. Back there's Old Snowy Mountain, and you can see the trails winding down. This is north of where the hiker route and the stock route reconnect. I took the stock route today. There's a few spots of snow. Come down, and then you're back over here. And this is the last couple of hills before you go back down into the valley and eventually get to, bam, Mount Rainier State Park. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's a little hazy. But I'm pretty sure that monster over there is Mount Rainier. There's more Goat Rocks. Alright, good morning everyone. It's day 125. We are in Washington. We were on the north side of Goat Rocks. We went over Goat Rocks yesterday. It's really awesome. I took some video of the trail going around. Didn't take the hiker alternate of Old Snowy. I just took the stock route, went around the crest. It's a really nice view. And we're doing a short day into White's Pass today, maybe into PACKWOOD. Not real sure. My plan is I need to pick up a box at White's Pass, and then we'll see from there, see what kind of stuff they have there. Not opposed to going into PACKWOOD, but see what time looks like. Got about 15 miles. Get to White's Pass when I woke up this morning. So we're in Washington, and bugs are still pretty bad going up to Goat Rocks, but once you got up to Goat Rocks, there wasn't any bugs to bother you. Where I camped, there's a few bugs, but it was nice and windy, so blew them away. Got a pretty good night's sleep, and I'll just let you guys look. Out in the valley, it's the same way when I was looking at Rainier. It's still a little hazy. I don't know if that's from smoke or fog or what, but views aren't really awesome on Mount Rainier whenever you can see it, but you can still see it. So that's where we're at. Day 125. Less than 400 miles to go now. Maybe less than 350. I didn't look last night. But we're gonna head into White's Pass, and then we're gonna keep going from there. All right, hey everyone. Day 126. Stayed in PACKWOOD last night at the PACKWOOD Motel. It was a really nice motel, really cheap. $35 for your own room, $5 for laundry. Right in the middle of town. Got an easy ride down. Had to pay for a ride back up to White's Pass. But here we are. Got started about 9:30. Right now we're going up a little hill to get into Mount Rainier State Park. We already saw Mount Rainier a few times up on Goat Rocks, but I don't know if it's going to be that clear because there's a fire somewhere around here. I closed a section of the trail that I did yesterday. I think they closed it yesterday, but got like 350-ish or so to go. I'm gonna do about 25 miles today to a place called Dewey Lake, and then after today, 3 more days to SNOQUALMIE Pass. We go resupply there, and then Stehekin, and Manning Park. So it's winding up pretty quick. It's really seems pretty warm for Washington to me. Bugs have been a little bit bad, not too bad today, but dealing with it. Gonna get back up in elevation here soon, so hopefully it'll cool down. That's it for now. All right, hey everybody, day 127. We're still in Washington. Right now we're walking through a little burned out area. There's Mount Rainier over there. This morning, I camped last night at a place called Dewey Lake. It was really nice this morning. Got up, walked past a road called Chinook Pass, went up to Sheep Lake. Apparently it's a super popular spot for day hikers and weekend backpackers and campers. A ton of people there this morning. And today we're just moving along this ridge towards SNOQUALMIE Pass. And that's the next stop. It's probably going to be, counting today, 3 days from here, 3 days from where I'm at, maybe 2.5. See how far I get today. It's been a little windy today. It's felt kind of nice. A little bit of a dry stretch from Sheep Lake to the Pipe Spring, which I'm going to. But everything's nice. I'm just keeping the bugs off me, which is an added bonus. So, that's it. Hello everyone, it's day 128. We are still in Washington. We're on the section right now between White's Pass and SNOQUALMIE Pass. Not sure how you say it, but it's where the Summit Inn and the Chevron and all that stuff is. And it's about 3.5, 4 day section we're working on right now. Weather's kind of cooling off a little bit. It's pretty nice to sleep in. Pretty hard to get up in the morning. But anyways, we're winding Washington down. there's south of White's Pass, there's a fire closure right after I walked through it, so I got out of that one. And we're still gonna have to deal with 2 more fire closures. One has an alternate route, and one of them, it said the trail's closed. So that one's a pretty good ways off. So I'm hoping by the time I get up there toward Rainy Pass that they either have an alternate or they've got something figured out with the fire, got it controlled. It's been pretty windy in Washington. I'm sure that's not helping with the fires the past couple days. Anyways, that's where we're at. Tomorrow we're gonna get into SNOQUALMIE Pass, and I'm just gonna do a short day tomorrow, probably like between 10 and 12 miles. I don't know how far we get tonight, and resupply, and then we're gonna keep heading north until we get to the fire closures, and then we'll figure that out. Hello everyone, it's day 129. Running a little low on my memory card, so it probably won't be that long of a video. We were walking into SNOQUALMIE Pass. As you can tell, weather is classic Washington for this time of year. This is the first time I've had to walk in the rain since Lake Isabella, which is at Walker Pass. It's about mile 500. I had to walk in some participation in the Sierras, but it was sleet and I don't know, freezing rain, I don't know. Wasn't too bad. Well, we're having a short day in this SNOQUALMIE Pass, about 9 miles. I don't know, put it in that. We might be halfway, I don't know. And gonna get a box at the Summit Inn, which is there have been some comments that said the people weren't nice. They were really nice to me when I called them, even when they found out I was a hiker. So we're just gonna go see what it's all about. I don't have any real issues with any place on the trail. All been really nice. You just have to treat people with respect, and I think a lot of hikers forget to do that. And if you're watching this, just be a little nice to people on the trail. Don't feel entitled. Doing something awesome, but these people are trying to make a living, so don't make it hard on them. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Alright, hello everyone. Day 130. Still in Washington, headed for Canada. Less than 250 to go. This morning got up at the Summit Inn, SNOQUALMIE, and headed up the hill to SNOQUALMIE. It's a pretty nice climb to get out. Gotta get back up to 6,000 feet from like 3,000 feet. And we're still working on some rolling hills, getting to our campsite. Apparently getting ready to do a section called Chickman Traverse or something like that. The guy was telling us about. We just saw going right beside of a mountain. It's getting a little dark in the shade, but that's where we're at. I'm headed toward Leavenworth, Stevens Pass, and I'm gonna have to get some new shoes because the ones I have like 750 miles on them, starting to fall apart. So that's where we're at. As you can see, I've been a little exposed today, but right now we're in this nice shade, forested area, and that's it for now. Alright, good morning everyone. It's day 132, walking in to Stevens Pass to try to get a ride to Leavenworth, Washington. It's going to be a pretty long hitch, 35 miles. That's pretty much the longest hitch I've had so far. The first one I took a bus there and then got a ride back. This one, there is a bus, but last night when I camped, it was about 20 miles away, and the bus runs at 11:30. So those numbers may be been able to make it if I did some night hiking, but I didn't. Woke up at 5, got started, and realized that halfway there that I wasn't going to make it. So we're just going to keep on walking down Stevens Pass. I've seen a lot of day hikers, which makes me think my chances of getting a ride might be decent. And there's some information in Guidehooks that says that you might be able to get a hitch too, so from the road where Stevens Pass is. So we're gonna do what we can, and worst case scenario, we'll hang around until 11:30 tomorrow, take the bus in, and then try to get back out of town. That's where we're at. We're in Washington. A lot of these mountains that we're hiking through are ski slopes. Today, right before you go into Stevens Pass, one of the guess points that you can look at to know where you are two ski lifts. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna get off here and go down this hill that I'm working on here, but day 132.